our nice easy seat here. Hands to our knees, closing our eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And breathing in, really draw that air in, pushing it down into your belly. Then as you exhale, feel that air lift up and out through your body. Belly expands on in with each inhale, and then that belly compresses with each exhale, really pushing everything out. Really just imagine that breath. Imagine you can feel that breath coming all the way in and all the way out. And then from here, draw your attention to your bottom here, your glutes. Notice if you're sitting evenly or if you're kind of sitting to one side, the other. If you're kind of tend to favor one side, see if you can bring that right up through the middle here, balancing out. And sometimes it's just a matter of straightening out your legs to help balance you out. So if you need to straighten those legs, go ahead. And with our next inhale, let's sweep the arms on up. And you can choose to forward fold in your easy seat or forward fold with your legs nice and long. It's up to you, whatever feels best. Reaching out nice and long. If your legs are straight, reach out for those toes. If you've stayed in easy seat, then just walk those fingers forward, bringing those arms out as far as you can stand. Every inhale, let your heart press forward, shoulders will slide away from the ears, and every exhale, let your head sink towards your knees. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, just soften through that belly, soften through your upper back. A few breaths here. And exhale, let those hands release to the mat. Press them in and gently walk on up. Now, if you're still in easy seat, go ahead and lengthen those legs on out. We're going to forward fold again here. So inhale, let's sweep the arms on up. Exhale, hinging forward. And as we come forward, we're going to bring our left hand to the outside of our right foot, sending our right arm up. And exhale, wrap it around your back if that feels okay. Slide that right shoulder away from your ear. You should be feeling this in that hip. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, continue to twist and lower at the same time if that feels okay. Every inhale, lengthen, every exhale. Get a little more folded up. And inhale, let's bring that right arm around. Exhale, that right hand to the mat. Left hand comes to the other side. And gently come on up. Inhale, the arms on up. Now we're cruising to the other side. Exhale, right hand outside that left foot. Left arm reaches for the sky and then wraps around your back. Inhale, lengthening through our spine. Imagine a little string just pulling us nice and long. Then as you exhale, wrap that left shoulder open toward the ceiling. If you're here, that's okay. So make sure you're only going as far as you're comfortable. And then let's send that left arm up and around to the mat. Right arm comes to the other side. Palms press into the mat. Gently come on up. And then let's slide our legs into butterfly. And not try to come with me there. Feet come together. Inhale, sitting up tall as you let those shoulders drop away from the ears. And exhale. Thighs get heavy as they naturally move toward the mat. Don't force them. Roll those shoulders away. Lift through that heart. Sitting up nice and tall. If it's a little much, just let those legs relax a little bit. And then inhale our arms on up. And exhale to our right side. Left hand to our right knee. Right hand behind us as we stay nice and tall. And let those shoulders twist as we turn and gaze behind us. And then with your next exhale, let's slowly unwind. Then inhale the arms up and exhale to the other side. Left hand behind you, right hand to left knee. Inhale as you lengthen through that spine and exhale. Really twist through those shoulders. And exhale back to the center. Hands to the outsides of those thighs and inhale, bring those legs together. Palms to the mat. Let's take those little windshield wipers. Nice and slow here. We'll bring those legs back to the center and come on around into our tabletop. Making our way into our cat and cow, however you're comfortable. So knees below the hips, hip distance apart. Elbows right below the shoulders, wrists right below those elbows, pressing out through our palms and our fingers. You need to bring those arms a little more forward to give you a little relief through the wrist, and go ahead. Make sure not pressing into our wrists. Belly button pulls in to flatten out through that lower back. Shoulders are sliding away from the ears. Our head is in neutral. And just notice how the ground feels beneath your hands and underneath your knees. See if you can get the tops of your feet flat on the floor. And then on your inhale, let that chest sink and slide forward past those arms, gazing up at the ceiling. And as you exhale, chin tucks into the chest, heart pulls back to the shoulder blades, belly button pulls in. Inhale, slide back into cow. And exhale, rounding into cat. Taking these cats and cows at your own pace. Moving into bigger, more exaggerated versions here if you like. Bending through the elbows as you sink into cow, pressing the ground away as you move into cat. And then we'll come on into neutral here. Take those hips, rock them from side to side. Maybe pushing the ribs from side to side. Moving into some big hip circles if you choose. Switching directions on those hip circles. Back into neutral, bring those toes together, knees connect distance apart and slide into child's pose. Bring those arms out nice and long. Let those shoulders slide down and away from your ears. Take a nice big inhale, and as you exhale, let those hips get heavy towards your heels. Let your head and neck relax to the mat, to a block, to a pillow, whatever feels comfortable. Every inhale, imagine your spine getting a little longer, and every exhale, let those hips get a little heavier, eventually sinking your chest toward the floor. And then with your next breath, go ahead and walk those arms off the right side of your mat, extending that left arm out as far as you can go, taking a deep breath into that left rib cage, using your breath to stretch your side. And then inhale back to the center and exhale over to your left side. Reaching that right arm out as far as you can go. Feel that stretch just under your shoulder blade, all the way to your hip. Hips are getting heavier. And then inhale back to the center. Palms come together. And let's bend at the elbows, bring those hands to the base of our neck. Walk your elbows away as far as you can, like you're kind of doing the splits with your underarms. And exhale our hands to the mat. Press those palms in. Inhale, rock up, and then let's roll onto our bellies here. We're going to line up our elbows with our chest, palms come to the mat, shoulders roll back, we're lifting through the heart, lifting through our head here. Belly button pulls in as we hang out in space. So we're lengthening our spine, belly button pulls in, which feel more like a stretch in your lower back. If your back is feeling compressed, really focus on tilting that pelvis forward. Try to relax the legs. Our glutes always want to get involved here. And exhale, release. All right, we're going to start with that half bow pose. So inhale, bring that right leg in. Reach back with your right hand, grab that right foot. Let's just start by stretching that right quad here. You're probably really feeling it in that right quad. Nice big inhale, nice smooth exhale as you bring that right heel closer to your glutes. And now you can stay here if you like, or you can inhale, lift through your heart, roll that right shoulder back, lift that right quad off the mat, kick back with that right leg. This should feel okay. You can feel like a deeper stretch in that quad. And then relax. Inhale, lift and kick. And exhale, relax. One more time. Inhale, lift, belly button pulls in, lower back is safe. And relax. Release that right leg. Inhale, bring in that left. So start with that quad stretch. I don't know about you, but this feels good. This personally feels pretty good here. Belly button pulls in, pelvis tilts toward the floor, deeper engage that front of your quad. And then inhale, let's lift through that heart, roll that shoulder back, lift that back thigh, kick out with that left leg. And release. And again, inhale, lift and kick. See if you can square your shoulders to the front of the mat. And release. One more time. Inhale. Here we are, a couple of breaths. After this, we're going to put them both together. And relax. Release that left leg for a quick break. You rock your hips here if that feels good. And then let's bring both of those legs in. Kind of point your knees out to the corners of your mat here. And make sure your knees don't hurt during this. If your knees start to hurt, then just relax a little bit. All right, hands come to the outside of those feet. Inhale, lifting through our heart. Pulling those shoulders back. Belly button pulls in. Pelvis tilt toward the floor as you lift through those thighs. And relax. Inhale, lift. And exhale, relax. One more time, big lift. Roll those shoulders back, kicking out with those feet, or just hanging out right here. Whatever feels good for you. And release. Bring those hands to the mat. You can keep those legs bent in and windshield wiper right here. Back to neutral, releasing those feet to the mat. Press those palms into the mat. Inhale, lift through that heart, bringing yourself into a cobra, or all the way into upward dog if you like. Really pulling our belly and pressing the top of the feet into the mat. And then roll around those toes into downward dog. We're going to press that ground away from you, spinning our triceps in toward our ears. Head and neck relax. Shoulders sliding down our back. Inhale, lifting those hips up toward the ceiling, letting those thighs press toward the back of the room. While your heels make their way toward the mat. And pedaling it out right here. Nice and long in the back of our legs. Hopefully they're feeling a little warmed up. Giving our head a little yes and no nod. And then eventually coming into neutral. Relaxing right here. And then let's focus on our right leg. On your inhale, bring that right leg on up. Exhale, pull the belly button and make room for that leg, bringing it all the way through. We're going to stay on the ball of that left foot, and as you inhale, sweep those arms on up into a high lunge. Shoulders are rolling away from the ears. We're really lifting through that center. Imagine you get that right thigh parallel to the floor. And then from here on an exhale, we're going to pivot on our feet, bringing the sides of our feet parallel to the sides of our mat. Arms are up nice and long. I'm going to turn around and face you. The toes are facing forward. Sides of the feet are pressing out toward the sides of your mat. We're lifting through that pelvic floor. Quads are engaged. Now make sure you're not rolling out on your ankles. Bring it up to the center of that foot. If you find that you tend to roll on the ankles, then just toe your feet a little bit together. Bring those arms out to the side. Roll those shoulders away from the ears. Reaching out as far as you can. Feeling your whole body activate here. Then inhale into your goddess arms or your cactus arms, whatever you like to call them. And then let's come into that squat. Tilt that pelvis forward. Flexing through those inner thighs. Glutes are engaged. Press those feet into the mat and reach on up. Come on down. Reaching up. Let that movement really start in the feet. That upward movement starts in those feet. Come on up. Two more. Once we're up, let's stay up. Reaching up, getting nice and long, keeping that belly tucked in. Hands to your hips. Then as you exhale, come on around into that forward fold. Bringing your palms to the mat. Inhale, lengthen through that spine. Come into a half lift here. Checking in on those feet again, making sure those ankles are staying stable, or bringing your feet a little closer together, whatever you need to do here. Hold this for a couple of breaths. And then let's turn our fingers behind us. And as we exhale, reaching back as far as you can go. Really get kind of opening through those shoulder blades. You come all the way to your head. Make sure that you don't bear weight on your head. You can also bring a block under your head. Again, the trick is to not bear any weight into your head and neck. You want to let those be free and relaxed. Inhale, palms back to the center, fingers facing forward. Coming into our half lift. You can heel toe your feet together a little bit if you like here. Bring your hands to your hips. And then inhale, gently roll on up. Let's bring the arms on up. Exhale, pivot that right toe toward the front of your mat and come right into a warrior two. Shoulders relax away, belly button pulls in, gazing out over those front fingertips, triceps are flexed. And then inhale, flip that front palm. Exhale, reach up and keep your shoulder down, chin up nice and long. If you'd like to come all the way into a little curve, you can, as long as you're not crunching into your lower back. Otherwise, just stay right here through the center. And then inhale, windmill those arms up. Exhale into the mat. Inhale, pivot on your back toe. And exhale, step into your downward dog. I'm going to switch back to my side here. Relaxing that head and neck again as we take our rest in downward dog. And then inhale the left leg on up. Exhale, pull that knee into the chest, step that left foot all the way through. Staying on the ball of that right foot. Inhale, sweep those arms up into our nice, strong, high lunge. Flexing through that back thigh, push it toward the back of the room. Getting more parallel with that left thigh each time we do this. And then exhale, pivot your feet toward the side of your mat, bringing those feet parallel with the side of your mat, lifting through those quads, tucking everything in. Exhale those arms out to the side, tuning into your body, feeling totally engaged through your feet, all the way out through your fingertips. Inhale the arms on up. Exhale your hands behind you this time, interlacing your fingers. Inhale, lift through your heart, roll your shoulders down away from your ears. And exhale, hinge forward. Let that head and neck relax. When you're ready, if you'd like to lift your arms off of your back, you can, feeling that shoulder stretch. Check in on those ankles real quick, make sure they're not rolling out. And then exhale your hands to your back, and then eventually bring them to the floor. Inhale into your half lift, flat back, looking ahead. Exhale your left hand to your right foot or near your right foot. And then inhale, let's bring that right arm up, trying to stack through our shoulders. If the arm being up is too much, wrap it around your back. Every inhale, lengthen through your spine, and exhale, twist through those shoulders. If you'd like to sink into your twist, you are welcome to do that. You'll notice how that engages your thigh a little different. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, bring it to the mat. Release that left hand and inhale into your half lift. Exhale, right hand to your left foot this time. Then inhale your left arm up and exhale, wrap it on around your back. Leave it up nice and long, whatever you like. And twist through those shoulders. Sinking through your torso if you'd like to relax. And inhale, oops, move my microphone, send that left arm on up. Exhale, wrap it on around. Inhale, half lift. Let's forward fold one more time here, reaching back as far as you can stand it. Inhale back through the center. And then inhale, let's sweep the arms on up. And exhale, pivot that left foot open into your warrior two. Long in those arms, tucking everything in here. Pushing those hands away from you as far as you can go. Gazing out over the fingertips. Inhale, pivot that front hand, and let's bring it on back. Get nice and long here. If you prefer to give a little curve, you can give a little curve here as long as it's comfortable and not crushing your lower back. Inhale, back into neutral. Sweep the arms up, and exhale is to the mat. Inhale, pivot on your back toe, and exhale, sit back into downward dog. Relaxing back into our downward dog. On your inhale, let's see if we can move our feet a little closer to our hands. It's okay if you can't. Getting comfortable here. Feet should be about hip distance apart. That's a little much. You can go about mat distance if you need a little more space there. And then on your exhale, let's bring our left hand to our right foot. And exhale, twist through those shoulders, peeking through that underarm. Notice how I shifted my hips. Bring them back to the center. Check in on those hips. And exhale, bring that left hand back into place. And inhale, lift through those hips. And exhale, right hand to your left foot. Exhale, twist through those shoulders. And exhale, right hand moves back into its place. And when you're ready, walk those feet forward to meet your hands. And sink toward those legs just a little bit more, letting our head and neck really relax. Bend those legs if you need to. Go ahead and grab elbow to elbow if you like. And then release those hands to the mat and inhale. Slowly roll on up. Now we're going to bring those feet a little more than hip distance apart. Turn those toes out to the corner of your mat. We're moving into our squat. So bring your hands to your heart if you like. Toes can face forward or out, whatever works for your body here. I get my toes out on this one. Scoop everything in. And when you're ready, sink into your squat. Arms are pressing into your thighs. Thighs press back into your arms. Lifting through our heart. And then with an exhale, bring your right hand to the mat. Inhale, send your left arm up. You can wrap it around your back. Inhale, lengthening through our spine. Exhale, really twist those shoulders open. A lot of shoulder opening, a lot of little twists today. I hope you like them. Looking up toward the ceiling if you can stand it. Inhale, sending the left arm up. Exhale, back to the mat. Press that left hand in. And inhale, right arm comes on up. And exhale, bring that right arm around if you like. Rolling that shoulder open. Gazing up toward the ceiling. Try not to shift your weight forward. Try to stay centered here, but check in on your knees. If your knees are hurting, you can go ahead and rock forward a little bit. If you're sitting on your block, practice pushing yourself up off your block. And sweep that right arm up. Exhale, bring it back to the mat. One arm at a time behind you and gently come onto your bottom. Good place for another little windshield wiper of those legs. All right, and from here, we're going to want to keep some blocks nearby or bolster, whatever it is that you have. First, we're going to start by sitting up nice and tall here. And then if you can stand it, we'll go ahead and bring our legs into a little boat, pulling our belly button in. Arms are off to our side here. If your boat's down here, that's fine. But you should be feeling that center line of your core here, really engaged. If it's too much for your lower back, then just come up. If you're here and you need to bring your fingertips right here behind your thighs, you can. And then exhale, let's release one leg at a time. We're going to do that again. Inhale into your preferred boat. If you can bring 2 fingers inside your big toe and lengthen out through your legs, give that a try. Roll those shoulders away. This is a little balancing act here, gazing up at the ceiling. And then exhale. Ooh, I almost lost myself there. Roll on back. Moved a little too fast. Sorry, this was too fast for you there. Let's go ahead and press those feet into the mat. And inhale, lift those hips up. We're just going into a little baby bridge. Just a little lift here. I want you to notice your feet here, how your weight feels in your feet. Notice your knees next. Do your knees feel a little strained? And turn your toes out, turn your knees out. Give yourself a little more space there. Back of your quads are engaged, glutes are engaged, belly button tucked in, weights in the back of your shoulders, your head and neck are relaxed. And exhale, release to that bridge. Let your lower back relax. And let's press those feet in and inhale, come up even higher this time. Again, making sure that weight stays in your shoulders. You do not shift it to your head and neck. Your head and neck are totally effortless here. If you're noticing it in your knees, give yourself more space. And then exhale, relax. One more time. This time you're coming up as high as you can stand it in your bridge. Lift those hips on up. If you'd like to roll your shoulders underneath and interlace your fingers, you are welcome to do that to really open through your chest. But only if you like that. You don't have to do it. Inhale really deep. Imagine get all the way into that pelvis. One more breath. And release our hands. Release the hips. Relax those shoulders. Relax those hips. Now let's go ahead and move into supported bridge. Grab that block. Lift those hips on up. The block goes right there at your sacrum. Relax those hips onto your block or your blanket or your bolster. Make sure you're testing it out because you want this to be comfortable and not in pain. If you need more surface area, you can always lower that block. It's really up to you how you want this to feel or how high you can stand it. As you exhale, let those hips get heavy. Opening up through that belly, opening up through your pelvis. And from here, if you'd like to release one leg at a time and go nice and long here. And no strain in your head or your neck. If you'd like to slide your legs into butterfly, you can do that. Try here. This becomes too much, just gently release the legs. And if your legs are in butterfly, gently bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs and inhale, gently guide those legs back together. Bringing those feet back to hip distance apart. Press those feet in, gently lift your hips. Slowly remove that block and lower your back to the mat. Feel free to windshield wiper your legs here. Bring the legs back to the center and inhale, hug those knees in. I'll let your lower back loosen up a little bit here. And then we'll move into our reverse pigeon. So inhale, bring that right ankle on top of your left thigh, interlacing those fingers around your right thigh. Inhale, right thigh presses back. As you exhale, left knee moves away from your body. Really stretching into that left hip, relax those shoulders. Every inhale, bring that right leg back just a little bit more. And every exhale, that left knee just slides away from you. Letting those legs get heavy, let your feet get heavy. And then exhale, let those hands slide off of your thigh. And we're going to move into our little twist here. Keep your legs just like they are. Only move those hips, which will cause your legs to just rock over to that right side. Left foot comes flat to the floor. Left shoulder rolls back, extending your arms out to a T if that feels good. Turning your gaze over those left fingertips. Inhale, let's bring our head back to center. Hips come back to center. And then exhale, bring that left leg to meet the right. And inhale, bring that right ankle on top of your left thigh. Interlacing those fingers around that left thigh. Inhale, left thigh presses back. Exhale, right knee moves away from the body. Every inhale, pressing back with that left thigh just a little bit more. And every exhale, moving that right knee just a little bit more away from you. And with your next exhale, release those hands. Keeping our legs just like they are. When you're ready, gently rock those hips over to the left. Bringing that right foot flat to the floor to a block if you need to. Roll that right shoulder back. Arms are out to a T. Turning your gaze up over those right fingertips. And then inhale, let's roll back to the center, hugging our knees in. But let's rock on up because who doesn't want to do supported fish, right? Let's go into a supported fish here. So if you don't have a block or bolsters, you can fold up a blanket, kind of fold it up into thirds. It'll be a little more cushy and comfortable supported fish, but it will definitely work and feel nice, I think. So bringing your block about mid-back. Slowly start to roll your spine around that block. Taking care, if it does not feel good, then don't do it. When you get to your shoulders, hug those shoulders onto your block, letting your head and neck totally relax. Arms can be out to a T or above your head or just resting at your side. If this is too much for your head and neck, make sure you put something underneath of your head. Take a big, deep breath into your ribs, and exhale, relax, and soften around that block. Big inhale. Nice, smooth exhale. Now, if you ever have to move out of this before we're finished, you want to slowly come up. But for now, if you can handle it, hang out right here. Now, if you'd like to, you can stay here for the rest of your practice, using this as your final resting pose. Now, if you'd like to come out of it, let's slide those hands in. You might need a hand to support your head. And then inhale, slowly start to roll on up. Pressing those palms in and pressing yourself all the way up. Removing that block. Let's hug those knees in and roll on down. From here, you can start those gentle rocks from side to side. You can move in a circle. Feel free to grab those feet for a happy baby. Just taking any little movements here through your legs that feel good. Hugging your legs in if you like. And then inhale, give those legs one more squeeze, and exhale, slowly release those legs out to the mat. Arms will relax out to your side. Now scan your body from your toes all the way to your head. Notice if there's anything that you need to make yourself more comfortable. Make those adjustments. And take a nice deep breath in. Imagine you could fill your entire body with your breath all the way to your toes. And then exhale, let it all out. Let your body get heavy. Let those feet totally relax. Hands are relaxed. Thighs are relaxed. Belly, your shoulders, and your hips relax. And you soften through your forehead, soften through your jaw. One more big inhale. And then exhale, let everything relax one more time. Sending your thoughts away on a little thought bubble. Clearing your mind. If you need something to focus on, you can tune into your heart chakra, that green color of your heart. Just focus on that green color just glowing brightly in your chest. And let that be all that you think about when we take the next few minutes to rest. With your next breath, let's bring some awareness back into our body. Starting with wiggling those toes. Maybe taking some ankle circles here in one direction. Then moving to the other direction. Bringing movement to the legs. Starting to just wake yourself up. However you feel like it here. And then inhale, let's hug those knees in, and you can rock on up or you can roll on over, whatever you prefer, coming into our nice, easy seat. And keep your eyes closed here. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Giving yourself a little pat on the back for starting your day off with this nice physical practice. Hopefully it sets a tone for your day. Tone of productivity, of love and gratitude. We'll do one little mantra this morning. Please feel free to repeat after me. I love my body and I trust its wisdom. Namaste.